Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Welcome to the Video Game Fight School channel. Today we're looking at a story that has popped up in the web. So this is the rumor mill right now, and many of these outlets are reporting that there is a Superman game. They're not just reporting that there is a Superman game, they're actually saying that it's a Superman game being developed by Rocksteady. Now, this is quite complicated because there is no confirmation of anything, so we can say with all certainty that we do not know if there's a Superman game. But January 24th, which was just a few days ago from when you're watching this video, what I see is Game Rant. Let me see, this other place called Screen Rant, I think, and what's the name of this, Tweak Town. All these three outlets and some others have actually written little pieces covering this so-called Superman game. Now, the talk about the Superman game is that it could be an Xbox Series X exclusive, which is this rumor is super exciting but not super solid, is what they kind of like preface it with. So you have to pretty much throw that all over the place. But the only thing is, there is this person that's a leaker called Osiris Black, and this person is a NeoGAF user. And if you go on NeoGAF and you look up their posts, they have like a lot of cryptic stuff, and they talk about things that they've actually been seeing, in terms of a slice. Even people have been speculating that they also are alluding to the release of The Order 1887, the second game, which is a sequel of it. And so this person has some leaker credibility of some kind. Whatever it may be worth, I guess we're going to see. And so this is what they're saying. They're saying Xbox Series X could launch with an exclusive Superman game. To be very honest, whether or not Warner Brothers will go like this, I'm, uncertain, because Microsoft has a huge pot of money. In fact, a few years ago, I think it was 2018, when the tax cuts came into effect, Microsoft was said to have had a specific amount of money that was, pretty much a tax benefit, like a tax cut that they didn't have to actually spend or pay, into taxes. So they had a pot of cash, and which is what somebody in one of these articles is calling a war chest. And if you look also in the sense of last generation, where they didn't make a lot of games, they did not produce a lot of games, it seems like that is the most likely aspect of it. So this says Osiris Black posted a handful of videos pointing to Killer Instinct 28 weeks later and Superman in response to a question about third-party launch exclusives for Xbox Series X. They added that Microsoft's E3 presence in June is going to be hard to beat. Microsoft owns the Killer Instinct franchise of fighting games, so a new reveal in that series won't be a huge surprise. I'm honestly not sure what to make of the 28 weeks later tease. So what makes it even, it's the Superman nod that has people speculating the most. It's a leak talking about the possibility of a Superman game, specifically because there's never been a good one of those, and it rules out that this is the next project from Batman Arkham's developer. Rocksteady has stated outright that its next project is not a Superman game. That doesn't mean somebody else couldn't be working on it, though it would truly be a courageous task, because again, Superman games typically suck. Well, that's your opinion, that Superman games typically suck. We've only had old Superman games. We haven't had to get a newer Superman game from a studio like Rocksteady, or maybe even Monolith, or somebody that's capable of doing good game design. This is also another article, but there's another article that actually tries to, knock some sense into everybody. This is from Tweak One, I think. It says, no, Rocksteady isn't making a Superman game for Xbox Series X. And they cite Stephen Hill, where Stephen Hill tweeted, I think it was last year at E3 or so, that they were not going to be, that Rocksteady was not working on a Superman game. Which is funny with this Tweak One website, because they're the only ones who actually, they're still the people who came back and still had another article, but by a different, author, but still published on their website, saying that Superman open world game could arrive on PlayStation 5. So there is bickering that this Superman game is probably going to be an exclusive of some kind. So whether it be PS5, whether it be Xbox One, it wouldn't surprise me, because all the money that these companies have actually invested in bringing these consoles to the forefront, they're going to want to ship a bunch of copies right off the bat. And whoever can get their hands on that so-called Superman game, whoever can get their hands on so-called whatever superhero game Warner Brothers is actually making, they are in for a treat, because I think they will most likely push more consoles than the other party if they own this as an exclusive. That is only if they own this as an exclusive, because what's going to happen with Xbox is a lot of PlayStation fans are just naturally going to gravitate to the PS5, and Microsoft knows this. So what they're going to do is they're going to fight for a lot of third-party exclusives, at least timed exclusives, to be able to get their consoles out, and to be able to get their consoles out the shelves, because it's going to be a very serious battle once these things actually show up. But I would just say take this with a grain of salt, but this kind of lines up with some of the old videos that I've been making about Batman games and all that, talking about why it feels like they're not giving a lot of teases right now. I think this whole exclusive war might be brewing much more than we even know. So we'll sit back and relax, and we'll see what this comes of. Thank you very much for watching the video. I guess I'll see you in the next video. Hit subscribe for more content like this. I'll be bringing you guys updates as we go on, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.